Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Joshua Carney will get it underway. Off we go from Southern California. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy.
Tyrone Tracy, the Giants ball carrier. Britton Disc on the side. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, set. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. So when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. The open man is Wilson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19, 18. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Rolling right. He runs with it. And the Giants are likely going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
First down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
On the zone read, this is Milroe. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Ready.
Milroe. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5
yards on the play.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
Throwing is Milroe. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Gano to kick off for New York.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it!
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Over the middle, the big target. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready!
He'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Ready, go!
Back to the air one more time. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Ready!
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 45 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's a run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are out to a 10-0 lead.
Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up! Cowboy 80! Come on!
On the ground, former Notre Damer Tyron Williams. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
At the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ready from 29. Here's 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80!
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Brian Burns in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 6.
He'll drop to throw. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Ready.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Check,
Tight end going in motion here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
We'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Milroe. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Got it. Ready.
It is 3rd and long.
Hurt.
They put Wilson in motion.
19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Ready. Shot alert. Chop it. Ready.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch the back out the backfield.
Back to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 10-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Third down, they need 5.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ready. Panther 60.
On the carry, it's Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral...
He gets free to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Rams, nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 25. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
60 Bison. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11.
First down grab in the first of the game for Adams.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Okay, ready?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Get him. 19, Tiger, 9.
They'll try the right side with Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second down and 10.
Here we go, start.
Here's a handoff to Williams.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
No.
Try the right side this time. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third and goal.
10 to 60. 10 to 60. Now go. Ready.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2.
Take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Let it go.
They'll run with Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He gets free. Past midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 97 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
Line.
Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
On the jump.
Second and a yard.
Get it.
They'll throw out of the gun. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here's a design run. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Milroe going to hold on to this one. Nothing's doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
From the gun on third down, it's Milroe. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. Yeah! They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Sending it downfield for Likely. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Right side, complete to Nakua. And he will have a first down, and they're in field goal range now at the 30. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The highest metric, the city just made it sweet. You could diabetic, they mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it, walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Hold the ready.
There's Fant open right side. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Cougar 19.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
And the decision to go for it on 4th is short. It's a lot easier, Mike, when you take a look in that huddle and you see the big guys up front. I mean, their ability to continue to win at the point of attack. We've seen it all game long, and when that's the case, you don't need to overthink it. Turn around, hand it to your back, fresh set of downs.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's the linebacker, the former first-round pick, Kenneth Murray, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70.
Throwing now from the gun. To the middle. That one caught by Watson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go, baby. Play smart. Not too deep. Not too deep. We need to turn over.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
They run over center with Williams. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown Rams. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Yep.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Neighbors in motion.
60 Bison.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Finding room at midfield. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Giants first down.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
3rd down, 3 to go. He's going to keep this again. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Michigan man, David Ojabo, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Tag. Viking 18. Ready,
To the left side, and Adams has it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And leads to 3rd down.
Ready.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to him. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Milroe on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
First down, New York.
Here we go, set.
On the zone read, this is Milroe. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain
Ball
of 7.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll decide to keep this once more. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
61-yard attempt.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield. in the area of holding.
Let's go. Ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on first down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll drop the throw. That's complete to Watson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action with Milrose. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Second down.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. A carry here for Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Cougar 19.
Watch out. Switch gears.
Ready.
The drive will start on the ground, and he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 5-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Catch made there by Watson. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and 1.
They'll look to throw again. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Dexter Lawrence. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year.
Ready.
Back to throw. This one out to Watson. And he'll be very Close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's a gain of 19.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth. Man, that's your biggest fear as a runner on a draw play. You get the handoff, and you're just greeted with a sight of defenders barreling towards you. At this point, you have no choice but to just go down.
They'll go with the option on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Come on.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And the Giants first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd and long. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be taken down short of the first down. It is a gain of 8, but it leads to 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Get it.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
19 left. Here we go. Step ready.
Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. And that's now 4 victories.
Yo.
place. Say yo, watch that correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the vocal dance, man, do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever